Not every truth wants to be revealed. Are you ready to open the file? Throughout history, there have been people who vanished at sea, others disappeared in the sky, but there is one case that happened right on solid ground, in front of many witnesses, and to this day, it still has no clear explanation. This is the story of David Lang. In 1880, in the state of Tennessee, United States, David Lang, a seemingly ordinary man, lived with his family on a peaceful farm. That afternoon, Lang was standing near the field in front of his home with his wife, his children, and a few friends. There was no storm, no unusual incident. Lang stepped away from the group and began walking across the grassy field, heading toward a horse-drawn carriage parked not far away. Everyone could see him, and then, in just a few brief seconds, David Lang vanished. According to eyewitness accounts, everything happened so fast that no one had time to react. There was no cry for help, no sign of slipping or falling. No one saw him fall into any hole or crevice. David Lang seemed to vanish right before everyone's eyes. His family and friends rushed to the spot where he had been standing. But there was only grass, no footprints, no signs of a struggle. Not a single personal belonging left behind. Immediately afterward, everyone began searching. The field was dug up, the surrounding area was carefully examined. Neighbors and local residents joined in as well, but the result was always the same. David Lang was not found. There was no evidence that he had left the area, and no sign that an ordinary accident had occurred. From that day on, the field became a place no one dared to step onto as if it were normal ever again. According to records and oral accounts, after the incident, the grass at the spot where Lang disappeared grew in an unusual way. Livestock refused to cross that area. Children claimed they could hear a voice calling when they came near. These details have never been fully verified, but they only caused the story to spread further and become even more intriguing. Many later researchers believe that the story of David Lang may have been retold over time, with details added and gradually given a mysterious tone. Some hypotheses suggest that a rare geological accident may have occurred, or that David Lang fell into a concealed sinkhole, or that the story may have been confused with another event. However, the biggest issue remains this. There is no clear evidence to confirm what truly happened. What has kept the case of David Lang alive for more than a century is not only the disappearance itself, but the circumstances in which it occurred. It wasn't remote, it wasn't dangerous, it wasn't mysterious from the beginning. It was just a familiar field, and a man walking in broad daylight. And it is precisely that ordinary setting that creates the deepest sense of mystery. Where did David Lang go? What truly happened in that moment? Perhaps the story is only a legend, embellished over time. Perhaps it was an accident that was never accurately recorded, but perhaps it is one of those cases for which history simply does not have enough data to explain. Sometimes, it is the not knowing that makes us reflect more deeply on the world around us, and the story of David Lang remains a reminder that, even on the most familiar ground, there are still things humanity has yet to fully understand. The truth is still hidden.